Hey guys, welcome back to another day of Let's Playing Avendar. It's a little early in the morning, so I'm still waking up. But let's go over the basics. Today in Avendar, let me refresh the page here. There are 19 steam lizards currently in Avendar. The most recent advancement, El, has reached level 2 in his guild. Elsendar has died recently. Rest in peace, Elsendar. And a recent rumor, the North Forest can be found just west of the Erindam Road, not far north of the Erindam Grasslands. Well, the North Forest, the cave to the block, I ruined it. The cave to the north is blocked with thick ice. You will need the fire rod to continue. That's an old joke. Alright. Yeah, there's no pigeons here. So what were we doing last time and what do we want to do today? Well, last time I believe we just murdered a poor homeless man in cold blood in order to collect his bounty. And that leaves us with being pretty much with a clear slate as far as tasks that we were working on. I suppose we should still continue to map out Varbandor, considering we still haven't found the blasted bank. Other than that, though, I don't really know what we should do. So let's just start mapping Varbandor. I'm assuming there's a path here. Whoop, what happened? I'm assuming this path south. Yeah, we can't go this way. Oh, we find ourselves in a squalid side street. This squalid alley is formed between the border of the north wall of Varbandor and a row of rundown houses to the south. The mortared bricks of bricks. Is that what that says? Yeah. The mortared bricks of the wall have obviously gone a long while since their last cleaning, as they are quite covered with grime and fungus grows with abandon between the cracks of the bricks. Cobblestones once lined the street, but with time the local plant life has lifted stones here and there, making uneven travel. A decrepit house has been squeezed into the northeast, its two-story front boarded up. A shifty-eyed vagrant stumbles along. South leads us to a squalid home. This one-room house is in a severe state of disrepair. The lone exit to the north is a door dangling from its hinges, and the only window has neither pane nor shutter to keep out the elements. An iron stove squats in the corner, split down the middle, weakened by long use. The room contains little else, the rotting walls and creaking floorboards testament to its wretched condition. In this room is a bunch of homeless people. 2 homeless children, a homeless woman, and a homeless man. There's a closed door to our east. We'll go ahead and open it. It's locked. Alright, we'll leave these people alone. We're now in a decrepit, boarded-up house. This house may have once been somewhat opulent. The plasterwork, now swollen with damp, cracked, and furred with mold, seems to have been elaborate and perhaps painted with gold at one time. The floor is the only solid piece of the structure, the discolored stained boards still stubbornly holding strong. The western wall has a decided list to it, dipping inward dangerously in the middle. A stair leading to an upper story has long collapsed, and the shaft upwards filled with the caved-in remains of the stairwell wall, and the stairs themselves lying shattered on the floor in a mass of splinters and rust. Two large windows to the south have been boarded up. The air is musty and stinks of urine and damp. No furniture is in the room, having long carried off or used as firewood. A small threadbare carpet, incongruously clean, sits in the empty northeastern corner. A drunken, sagging doorway leads out to the street to the south, the door itself still lying flat on its face on the floor. So it seems we could try going up here. Or no, we could go down. So there was a carpet-covered trap door. We can go down into a humid basement. This basement is incredibly dank and damp. Incredibly dank and damp, built right against the rough stone foundations of the northern wall of Avendar. Below the water table, the walls are coated with green slime, and the wooden roof beams of the floor above you are furred with mold. A short set of decrepit stairs leads upwards to a trapdoor. A guttering, grimy lantern hangs from one of the sodden beams, filling the room with an inconsistent light. A pile of ancient, ruined furniture is mounded against the southern wall, shattered and destroyed. To the east, the room continues. Ooh, we found a person in the east. Let's see, where does the description change? The room continues to the west. A large still made of metal stands... a large still made of metal stands in one corner, and several pallets of grimy straw are strewn about the room. A muscle-bound, gray-scaled Siren lurks in the corner. A gaunt, battered human works at the still. An unkempt Kenkoran wastes away here, and an emaciated Aelin lounges here, expression vacant and distant. So, I suppose, what is a still? I need to look that up. I'm getting all these modern day definitions for still. An apparatus used in the distillation comprising either the chamber in which vaporization is carried out or the entire equipment. I think it's used to make alcohol. That would seem to be the case. Well, we don't really want to mess with these guys, so we'll just leave them alone. Another squalid home lies here, but otherwise nothing of interest. Squalid Alley also runs to the west of this part of the road. Another squalid house, nothing of importance there. Another squalid house, filled with a bunch of people. This is an ancient house. This deteriorating wreck was once a large house, but now is barely more than a wreck. Okay. The carvings on some of the support pillars still standing indicate high craftsmanship, but the changing times in Avendar have left this place a ruin. A rotting door leaves the room to the east, while this large room continues to the south and west. A mangled corpse, partially clad in beggar's rags, lies here. Well, that's no good. Let's examine the corpse. The corpse has been desecrated, cut and burned with what appears to be acid. Several long, deep cuts are apparent beneath the scant covering of rags, making it apparent that the vital organs have been removed from the corpse. A torn and mangled corpse holds nothing. The vital organs have been removed? I'm gonna cast armor and wings on us, because I don't want to meet whatever did this to this corpse. South in the house leaves us with a description of wooden slats are ripped from the floor, leaving only rotting wood over an earthen bottom. Most of the plaster from the walls has long since crumbled to dust, leaving only the husk of a frame. The room itself stretches to the west and north, where you can make out a doorway. Another corpse is here. Mangled corpse holds nothing. West is a stairwell. Otherwise, the northwestern part of the house holds another corpse. So there are 3 corpses in this room. This house, rather. Try going up. Can I go that way? Okay, we'll go down. The rotting door is closed. Hopefully, well, we've got wings. We cast wings on ourselves, so we'll be able to fly out. Oh dear. We're in the Chamber of Flesh. Oh, whoops. I didn't map correctly. Hold on. Okay, the Chamber of Flesh, this underground chamber, is hewn not of stone or soil, but is rather a cleft in the bulk of some great mass of flesh. The walls and floor palpitate in harmony with some alien discordant rhythm, and black fluid pulses through the barely translucent surface of the chamber. A mound of gray slime slopes up against the northern parts of the room, ascending to a rubbery slit in the ceiling. A door made of pulsing flesh is set into the east wall. A tall, pale, corpse-like figure stands before the door of flesh. Wow, I did not expect any of this. Let's look at the corpse. Look at figure. This tall, deathly pale figure seems somewhat human at first glance. Closer inspection reveals that the horrid being far more closely resembles a living corpse. It stands with a menacing posture, threateningly glaring about. It seems to be vigilant against intruders. An undead watcher is in excellent condition. An undead watcher is held a bone key. Let's consider the watcher. Death will thank you for your gift. Okay. I don't want to mess with this guy. Can go up the stairwell here. We're at the top of an old stairwell. At the top of an old stairwell, a wooden landing opens to allow room to move around. Once, it appears the stairwell continued to wind further upward, but the ceiling has long since collapsed. Other than the stairwell, the only other exit is a doorway leading east into a dank room. Well, we'll go east then. And the dank room just seems to have a series of homeless people in it. Oh, wait. But we're able to go down from the dank room. Oh, I see. Wait, hold on. So we can, let me get this straight. We can go up, east, down, and we end up here, but we can't go back up. Is there a reason for that? An old boarded up window. Now the place seems abandoned. Yeah, we just can go down, but we can't go up. That's so bizarre. I'll make that one way. So, up. Oh, good. It didn't map an up exit there. I must have, like, hopped off the stairwell or something. Super weird. We found a mound of, or a room of flesh just lying around in some random house of Avendar. I think that about takes care of all of this part of the city. We didn't look into the houses over here, though. Over in Salt Street. Still just another part of Salt Street here. East is a ruined dwelling. An abandoned house. Oh wait, there was a way to go down here. I suppose I'll read this. An abandoned house located in the worst neighborhood of Avendar. This filthy building is filled with trash and broken pieces of lumber. The broken walls are full of holes, the dirt everywhere. A pile of foul rags is in the corner, apparently being used as a rat's nest. A stack of boards has been used as fuel for campfire in the corner. The entire wall is stained by smoke, and the lower boards are burned away. The loose floorboards creak and shift beneath your feet. Guess we'll just open down. We open the door. And we're in a secret entrance. Under a wooden trapdoor rests this small dark chamber. The only available light trickles in from the wooden trapdoor above, and from under this door sill to the east. A scrawny thief stands at the entrance, eyeing you. Thief says you cannot violate the sanctity of this guild. Okay. It's just another guild room. Rundown house. Oops. Great. This is the most epic exploring the slums music you'll ever hear. Oh my goodness, how do I do this? I think we just grab all these and move them up one. Oh boy. Like that, I think. Okay, there's a time and place for music like this. This is not it. It's a little better. Rundown house. Dead end on Salt Street. Interesting. Seems there are two houses to our south and east. South leads to a secret chamber? A secret door opens in the dead end of the wall of Salt Street, revealing a dark and mysterious room. The sunlight does not penetrate the stony ceiling of this hidden room, which appeared from the outside to be merely the back of another building. An oddly formed symbol is carved into the wall and highlighted with red paint. To the west is a plain wooden door. A mysterious hooded man glowers at you from behind his cloak. Let's look at the man. A mysterious figure wrapped in dark cloth stands silently before you, blocking the way into the secret room to the west. The hooded man is in excellent condition. Blocking the way. We're going to try going to the west. Hooded man said, yeah, you can't violate the sanctity of the guild. Did I do that right? I don't think I did that right. No, I totally did. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. And to the east is another collapsed building. Nothing special there. Another collapsed building here. That's it for the ruined part of Varbandor, I think. Okay. Actually going to take a quick pause there. I will be right back.